I was once nothing, a slave from the cold lands of Ruthenia, a mere pawn in the game of sultans, taken from my homeland, my family, my identity, reduced to a mere prize in the sultan's harem. But do you know what I did with that? I took my fate in my hands, and I rewrote history. I didn't wait for mercy. I didn't beg for respect. I took what I was owed. I took the heart of the most powerful man in the world, Suleiman the Magnificent, the Sultan who ruled from the lands of Hungary to the gates of Egypt, from the palaces of Istanbul to the deserts of Arabia. He was mine. But I didn't simply win his love. I crafted my own empire, and it was built on strategy, intellect, and unrelenting ambition. I saw my chance, and I seized it. I didn't just sit pretty in the Sultan's harem. I made sure I was indispensable. I didn't just wait for Sultan Suleiman's favor. I made sure no one else had a chance. While the other women were lost in their jealousy, their envy, their petty schemes, I was already thinking beyond the palace walls, beyond the harem's guarded gates. I was not just a concubine. I was a queen in waiting, plotting and weaving my future with the precision of the master strategist I had become. I outlasted the rivals. I maneuvered past the grand viziers, the pashas, even the sultan's own bloodline. In a palace full of enemies where treason whispered in every corner, I emerged, unbroken, untouched. And when the time came, I was crowned, not just as the sultan's wife, but as the woman who would shape the Ottoman Empire. Topkapi Palace wasn't just a home, it was a battleground. The harem was my training ground. I fought my way to the top, not through luck, but through cold, calculated moves. The divan was full of schemers and dreamers, and I watched them all, learning, plotting, and waiting. When the time was right, I struck, and nothing would be the same. Do you think the powerful are born with power? No. I took it. I didn't wait for a throne to be handed to me. I didn't wait for the world to hand me respect. I demanded it. I shaped Suleiman's fate, and, in doing so, I shaped the fate of the empire itself. From Suleiman's campaigns in Persia to the siege of Vienna, I was always there, in the background, wielding influence like the blade of a well-sharpened sword. I birthed sons who would one day rule over the empire. But I didn't just produce heirs, I raised sultans. I made sure the empire bent to my will. I became untouchable. When others tried to diminish me, they only ensured my rise. In the court of wolves, I was the lioness. This isn't about waiting for the right time. The time is now. You can either stay weak, pretending that fate will favor you, or you can take it. The world doesn't give you power. It challenges you for it.